Hi, how are you? It's Travis in here, and welcome back to our adventures with the Gnome Mage.
Salutation.
Today we are in Upper BlackRock Spire, guys. And we're hopefully going to get a trinket and a helmet today. There was a bunch of horde outside, so we started clearing a little bit early. Not too sure how this is going to go. Clearly taking a bit of damage here. But yeah, there's a bunch of horde outside, and they're like 40 of them. Probably a raid. And they're just ganking people here in the mountain. So we haven't really been able to summon anyone to our group yet. See if these guys keep going. Try to do a little bit of skinning while we wait here. I hope we can get a full group. Still in combat for some reason. I think we're in combat with these mobs right there. Okay. Hopefully we're okay. Wonder if we could do this with 8 people. Probably. There is no hunter in our group, so I'll probably be the one who kites Narcissus at the end. Hopefully I don't mess that up. Let's make a few bandages while we're waiting here. But we can do it with this group, I think. I hope he keeps looking, though. Right? Why not? Could always run back and get 2 more. Quite a few casters in the group. It's me and 2 warlocks, and then there's also a priest. And I hope you guys are doing well today. I'm doing pretty good. Heard a funny rumor, or not funny rumor, pretty interesting rumor about the Gears of War movie. They might have Ryan Gosling play Marcus Phoenix, which is like the main character of Gears of War. It's usually the character you play in the Gears of War story mode. So that'd be interesting if they did that. I don't know. That probably won't happen. I don't really see the resemblance there, but maybe they could make it work. And Clash of Clans, another game movie, is coming out. I've been hearing about game movies all year. And supposedly Clash of Clans is going to come out with a movie on Netflix. Never played Clash of Clans. I know it's like considered to be one of the most popular mobile games ever. And I can see I played a mobile game sort of like that. I forget the name of it, but I almost got addicted. I forget what it's called. Last War. Yeah. Almost got addicted to that. I don't recommend it. It's very pay to win, like every other mobile game. But yeah, Clash of Clans is coming out with a movie. See how that is. I might check it out if it comes out. But it's cool that they're putting out all these gaming movies, because if they are a hit, then it's worth it, right? It's worth the risk, I think. Because like, look at Sonic the Hedgehog, right? Like, it's blown up. The Mario movie did pretty damn well too. And then, the Fallout show was awesome. And speaking of a mobile, Call of Duty Warzone Mobile has been delisted from the App Store. They've canceled the game. which is sad, especially for the people who, you know, purchased digital items from the game. I guess those items are just gone. No refunds have been talked about. So, it's one thing I hate about buying things digitally. One day it's there, the next day it's gone. You know what I mean? That's why when you buy games on, like, even I'm pretty pro Steam. I like Steam, but it is known that if, you know, say something happens, like, you can lose your entire library. You know, obviously, like, it's not, might not happen, but shouldn't happen, right? But you don't really own your games. I assume Epic is the same way. That's why, you know, they give you, like, free games every week. And then Good Old Game, that's GOG. Supposedly they're the ones that are trying to help you, like, own the games digitally. Like, they're not going to disappear, but I'm not too sure how that works. That seems to be, like, their mission statement. But yeah, it does suck when you purchase a game and then you lose all the stuff. That's another reason why I don't really play on private servers for World of Warcraft, because I just know eventually they'll probably disappear and I'll just lose the character and everything I collected on that character. You know, you put a lot of time into these characters and it really does suck, you know, if it just disappears. I guess eventually, you know, it will happen, right? I guess World of Warcraft will probably get shut down in the future. I don't know when, but yeah, I wonder how long WoW will survive. But there probably will come a day when it disappears. All it takes is really just a new MMO to come and replace it. But it's just, we've been waiting for that MMO for the last, what, like 15 years? There's been so many different WoW killers that have came out. Remember the Star Wars one was considered that. Final Fantasy, like, almost did it. There was a moment when, like, you know, Blizzard and World of Warcraft were getting a lot of bad publicity and people were kind of switching over to Final Fantasy for like a year or 6 months to a year. But Classic really brought WoW back. I think WoW I think WoW was kind of on its last legs in 2019. And then the release of Classic kind of like brought it back to life. And it just bought them time to experiment more and fix up mistakes from the past. This priest is doing so much damage. That's all Holy Nova. Such an awesome ability. I forget the one MMO that got canceled that was like supposed to be a WoW killer. Got canceled like a year or two ago. I played the beta for it for a little bit when it first when it was about to come out. I'd have to look it up. Very colorful game. It sort of looked like Fortnite. It had like, it was like a sort of like a space style game. Cartoon. Like they check marked all the boxes pretty damn well. I think the problem is that they went with 40-man rating, and I guess people didn't realize how hard it is to get 40 people to come and raid. And supposedly the raids are really challenging. Kind of want to check it out and see what it's called. Let me see if I can just find it with a quick Google search. Wildstar. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, it was considered to be a WoW killer. Same with Terra Online. I remember that one being pretty big. This is our moment, guys. We could do a Leroy Jenkins and just pull the entire room. I won't do it though. We're a little down on players here. This Warlock, just like another Warlock left the group. We're rolling with 7 players. I think we should try to look for more. We could do this, I hope. 7 people. Let's see how this goes. The problem is I don't think, is our group searching? I think we are. All right, people are leaving. It's not like we're wiping. It's moving somewhat fast. Let him get a little bit of threat here. There we go. And that Onyxia death, man, like... I checked it out a few times, like, yeah, I hit him with a Frostbolt and pulled threat. During the phase when he goes down, the threat is completely wiped. But I swear if the tank had Rage and just ran in and bloodthirsted, usually they're, you know, Fury Prot, so they go down the Fury tree, so they should have Bloodthirst. You hit him with a Bloodthirst, like that would completely rip from my Frostbolt, especially like with the gear I have. I don't have the best gear. I didn't have world buffs either. But I was able to, I guess, hold threat for, you know, a couple seconds, and then I just got one shot. But next time I'm going to make sure that I just don't DPS for a bit, so I don't get killed like that. These guys just keep on going. Just try to find some... So supposedly Rend is here in this group, so like... You probably want to wait, because... You'd assume, right? So we could get some casters interested. So I just want the loot from the last boss. We can get there. Could probably kill the last boss with... It's just going to be a rough kite, right? Because they have to kill both of the adds. Like the adds protecting the boss. So I'm going to be kiting for a while. But, try our best. No, I'm surprised no one wants to join. If no one's messaging this guy, he just wants to go with 7. Yeah, there's Jed right there. I mean Jed. I was mixed the two up, Jed and Red. Yeah, Briarwood redrops off of this guy, and usually casters want that. So, stopping here and like maybe even picking up a caster is a good thing, but I don't really mind.
Break their bones.
Yeah, here he is, Jed. And the Serpentine Sculler dropped. 10 shadow resist, 54.6 damage per second wand. Not a bad wand, but we'll stick with the one that gives us +9 frost damage. We'll make some more water here. A little bit of skinning. While we wait for the res. Yeah, I played a little bit of WildStar. I thought it had potential, but I never got into it. It's the same with Star Wars. I would play the beta, check it out, and then I would just go back to World of Warcraft. And that's another thing that World of Warcraft has. Like, people are kind of, you know, the next MMO is going to have to attract a new generation of gamers. Because all of the people around my age and a little bit older, a little bit younger, have so much time put into this game that it's kind of hard to switch to another MMO, right? Like, you have so many characters and history and friendships that you've made in the game that it's hard to switch to a new MMO. We're rolling with 7. I don't think we can do it, but see how this goes. Push this thing. Target is tapped. Oh, I'm not the only Skinner. Oops. Oh my gosh. Yeah, he knew that I fat-fingered those abilities. Just trying to make water. Still getting used to it being this button on my mouse. Where I have ice block is usually where I keep water, but I decided to switch it because it just lines up with a cold snap. Usually I ice block and then I cold snap and then ice block again. You kind of want that to be a little bit fast. So I switched where I usually craft water, the button where I usually craft water to my ice block button. See how it goes. If I keep messing up like that, then maybe I'll switch it back, but we'll try to remember what the new one is. Doing all right here. It's too bad we can't get any new people to join. After this boss, a lot of people aren't going to want to join because most of the physical DPS, they just want Dalrens, these swords. And if you combine the two, you get the 2 sets plus 50 attack power. It's pretty good. Awesome for Alliance if you're a human. A lot of Alliance, like human rogues and warriors try to get Dalrens. It's like a pretty solid pre-bis. But once we beat this boss, not a lot of them will want to join in. Unless they want stuff off the last boss. We should be able to kill it. Even if Drac kills me while I'm kiting, and I buy enough time for them to get the mobs down, they should be able to deal with 6. Hope we can skin the boss. We had pips on us. Looks like I'm gonna have to rebuff soon. Let's do it now. Is this the boss? I know it's a lot of waves. No, it's another wave, I think. Oh wow, did we really pull that? We got the brilliant chromatic scale. It's like 150 on the auction house. See if Dalren's drops for these guys. Yeah, they're all waiting for... This gauntlet's kind of really slows the dungeon down. But it's not too bad. They come out in a decent amount of time. It sometimes takes a while. It really depends on how much damage your group does. Since we, are a 7-man, we don't really have to wait that long for them to come out after. Don't have as much damage as like a 10-man group. Self-heal time. Alright, well, we'll see how this goes. Guess this is the boss. Nice dress. This is warrior. Oh, this guy's got diamond flask. Oh, I love that, dude. See all the healing power he puts up on it? That's what you do with diamond flask, right? So I used to have a set like this. You get a bunch of gear with healing power, or any healing power gear you can get. And then you use diamond flask and it heals you. It's a pretty strong hot that heals you for quite a bit. And then before the boss comes out, you diamond flask, you get the buff, you switch your gear back to your regular gear. And then you kind of have this like OP hot on you. Show you guys the trinket here. Restores 9 health per 5 seconds and increases your strength by 75 last 1 minute. So you can increase that with healing power, right? Instead of 9, see, he drinks it. Now he has diamond flask. See how much he's getting healed for? Quite a bit. I think that's a huge tick right there. It's pretty good. I used to do that when I tanked. And oh wow. And it really sucks. She turned the boss around. I'm just getting resisted like crazy. That's why we need to hit, guys. But the physical DPS are dealing with it. But yeah, it's a quest that you do to get diamond flask. Some people do the quest and they pick like another item. My buddy did that and he lost out on diamond flask. It really sucks. Some people even re-level their character if they mistakenly don't pick diamond flask. It's that, important of an item. Especially if you're tanking. If you're DPS, it's not that big of a deal, but... Oh, Dalren's dropped. Awesome. Awesome run for the physical deeps. Yeah, whoa. That's a weapon. 4 strength, 41.4 damage per second. Improves your chance to get a crit by 1%. And then if you have the 2-set, you get 50 attack power on top of that. That's how she looks. Not bad at all. So what are these guys doing? Oh, they're needing? Guy rolled a 1 and won it. That was wild. No one else rolled. He rolled a 1. You are number 1. That's pretty good. Rolled a 1 and got it. Okay, give it out. Here's the Pauldrons of Elements. No one even looked at this item. Male, shoulders, 266 armor, 6 strength, 14 stamina, 15 intellect, and 6 spirit. Let's put on our pip skinner and we'll wait for that to go out. Ashy won that as well with a 93. It went from a 1 to a 93 roll. Thank you, guys. What do you mean? Gonna eat something. What? We done? Could we make a snake port? Snake a port? We done? Like, no last boss? It's a Ren run? Okay, well, rip me, dude. Whatever, I'll give him a port. It kind of sucks, but... Oh, that's too bad. Yeah, I need to lose on the last boss. Well, that's too bad. I had a feeling this was going to be a little... I guess that's why we rolled a 7. Too bad we didn't get to go to the last thing. It was fun, though. We got to help these guys out, I guess. But yeah, my bad. I didn't know that a rend run means it's just a rend. Usually it's like a Jed rend run, they call them. And they usually do the whole thing. Yeah, kind of lame. All right, guys. Well, that was too bad. Next episode, I'll try to get into a run where we actually have, a chance to get some loot, but that's going to be the end of today's episode. Maybe we'll get into like a ZG or something. I'll try to get into a raid. Maybe we'll do another Onyxia's Lair and redeem ourselves. But as always, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.